So what are some qualities of your favorite teams? How'd y'all build you up? Without heart, ideally. Anyone have examples? I'll do the almost Dr. Garcia. I'll do 3 examples. Shout them out. Please. High school team did a ropes course. Fun? So good, no good? It was all right. Went to the beach together? Awesome. One more. Yes, please.
Paintball.
Paintball? Very cool. So, tell me more about these examples. Shared experiences, right? Something to talk about. They all sounded decently fun. Ideally free, depending on your sponsors or teams, like how you figure that out. Our office supports things like that. Coaches, advisors can always help plan things. Sometimes it's as simple as movie nights, team dinners, like free fun. But it doesn't sound cool. And that's what we understand in our offices. Like, we try to create conditions for college students to become whole people and do great things. And I think Northwestern Athletics has an amazing thing going for them in all of your teams. And I know we've cited some examples of like Indianapolis, and like we see you, right? Our office, especially SOA, we've come to women's field hockey. Like, we also try to dismantle the maleness of athletics, right? We want students to come to all of your games. Women's basketball, you're killing it. So we see. So quickly through the rest of these, meeting with your leaders, is that captains, is that coaches, is that recent alums, maybe there are leaders in recruits. What are you selling? What product are you asking them to make better for you? Citing examples of things gone bad, just Google it. Google hazing, Google Northwestern hazing, and see what you don't want to be a part of in the brand. And think, like 20 years from now, you don't want someone to say, oh, Penn State, right? I have no control over their behavior, but it's my brand. Install a buddy system. I think we talked about agency and power. Find kind of the snowball effect. It's scary to do things alone, like reporting or asking questions, but if you come in and kind of like lock arms and like, let's have an authentic conversation together, I think we can get places faster. And then encourage newcomers to report. Hello, that's you all. There's like a athlete's bill of rights. I'm sure the NCAA promotes to you all. Like, you should have expectations and benefits. We want you to come talk to us about your culture if you want to change it. That might mean, I got one this morning. This morning I got an email about an organization on campus. A student wrote and said, I want to come talk. And we say, see you Friday morning. Let's meet for coffee and just talk. I don't want you to be in trouble. You don't have to tell me your name. I just want to talk because I care and I want to make it better for you and your peers. So I don't want someone to get hurt or in trouble or you to lose a season or eligibility, etc. So we offer that in our office. So here are some ways to report it. And report can be a scary word. So there's a form on this website called, and I think actually when you're clicking around on hazing prevention, there's also a quick exit at the bottom right in bright red, so that if it's weird that you're like in the library or in your room looking at it, you can like quickly escape so no one like thinks that you're snitching, right? Because there's that myth too that snitches get stitches. But I think we're in a new era of reporting. There's a sheet here, see the far right blue box, share a concern. It doesn't say report a concern, it just says share one. What you're reporting or sharing may not result in anything, but we want to know to have a conversation with you to help you. Okay, so that's literally our goal, and I mean that. I know that's hard to hear from administration, but we want to support you, not put you in trouble. We don't want our name in the paper either. We don't want you to go to jail. We don't want someone to die. Sometimes it could be a scavenger hunt or studying, but we just want to create cultures that are healthy, right, and thriving, not surviving. So I know a lot of you all may have seen this as we've been talking. At the bottom left, we talked about like the policy of hazing and the definitions, but there's also like a counter argument about what we're trying to create. So if you can see that, go home and marinate on that a little bit about like, oh, we're trying to create an atmosphere of learning, responsibility, respect for dignity. I think that's what we're begging for in the world. I think that starts here, especially in athletics, with sportsmanship and power and kindness. So here are some ways that you can report or share. You can click on that link. It literally will ask you for some information. There's also an email address. It's just hazingprevention@Northwestern. You can make up your own Gmail and be anonymous till the day is Thursday. I don't care what your name is or what your email. All I want to do is write back to you and say, hi, I'm here. Tell me more. We never have to meet. I never have to know your name. Tell me more. Let's talk about it and investigate to make it better for someone after you. Okay? Questions about how to report or share a concern about hazing? What questions are there? Or who might you tell or ask a question to? Even innocently. Hey, I'm curious about that activity we did on Thursday. Hey, I'm curious why I'm being asked to carry equipment. Who might you ask? Innocently. Shout out some players in the game. Who could you ask? Captains. Who else? Who else? Hey, I want to learn more about when this tradition started. I want to know the history of it. It's kind of cool. I want to learn more. Who could you ask? Alumni. So we have captains, alumni. Who else? Coaches. Let's get one more. Upperclassmen. Yep. Awesome. People have created a culture that you're coming into. Right? So just start asking questions. It doesn't get people in trouble. I know athletics mentioned that they're here for you in any realm of your career at Northwestern, academic, spiritual, whatever it is. CAPS is always confidential. Always. Our friends in religious and spiritual life, their clergy, always confidential. Like to the state, always confidential. And you can chat with us. It can be over coffee. Hey, I want to learn. Or my friend's getting hurt. Or I think my roommate's getting dragged out of their room early in the morning for kinesthetics. Tell me more. Right? We just don't want, it's not because we want to avoid the headlines. We don't want people getting hurt. And we think it's all in good fun, but we don't know the hidden harms. Here's another quick way. How many of y'all have NU Help on your phone? Love it. Keith was going to say earlier, like, let's have them all download it, and then we'll go through the app. Cool. And then we'd be like, what's the score? Because we lose you to other apps. There's an easy way. Report a concern goes right through the app. So that's a quick and handheld way to do it. For us, we've tried to normalize it. This shouldn't be scary or tricky or bizarre to talk about. We're just trying to create conditions that are safe and well for you all as students. Okay? Closing thoughts.
Yeah.
We made it.
Let's say some of you already know these things, but Final FYE is next Tuesday, same time, same place. Set up your weekly meeting with your academic advisor if you have not done that. Those will start next week. Send them your syllabi also. That's helpful. CLTs and study hours will start next week. Those are new hours. So talk to your advisor about how many you're doing this quarter. And then the last thing is winter competition sports. You have travel letters. You have to get them from Tanya. If you haven't gotten them from Tanya, I brought them to you tonight so you can see me afterwards and I can give you your travel letters. Otherwise, thank you for your time and I hope you have a great first week.
We're going to eat though. Are we? They're just like little babies. Yeah, that's true. That's very stressed.